3.5 hours to my grandma's house in Texas. Hung out there till about 1 p.m. Where I drove another 3.5 hours. Actually, it was 3 hours to my grandma's house, but I drove about 3.5, almost 4 hours to Dallas because my kids had to stop 100,000 times to go pee, and then like people were just driving like idiots, real slow, or like somebody lost a golf cart in the middle of the interstate. It was crazy. Anyway, I tried to record that stuff, but I didn't realize at the time that my car was having issues. I couldn't figure out why my phone wouldn't stay charging connected to the thing. My phone was getting real hot for some reason. It was just weird. So I get to Dallas. I do some DoorDash orders. I made about $30. Decided to stop and get my kids something to eat at Sonic. So I stop at Sonic, sit there, decide to turn my car off because who wants to waste gas? And while I'm sitting there, I was like, oh no, my vape is dead, and my daughter wants her tablet charged. So I turn on my accessory mode to charge her tablet and my vape. This is why I'm talking like this too, because I've been like vaping like a crazy person all day today. Anyway, so while that's going on, I'm like, why isn't her tablet charging? It's like not even coming on. What's wrong with the charger? Did she break it? So I'm like posting to her about how she plugs things in and blah blah blah. Come to find out, I get a little notification on the car. These are some new electric cars, right? It says that my braking system's going out. All my electrical stuff was giving me notifications that it was having issues. And I said, oh no, I've seen this before. So I tried to start my car real quick and it would not start. So now I'm stuck at Sonic. The only people I know in DFW are having dinner with some friends of theirs. So guess what? I'm stranded. I waited a while, looked pathetic. Nobody came to my rescue, and so I was like, you know what? I saw a boy walk out of Sonic and go sit in his car and turn it on. I was like, yeah, it's a stretch, but let's see what happens. Walked over there and asked the boy if he had some jumper cables. At first, he probably looked kind of sketched out. I've been awake a long time at this point, and I've had a lot of energy drinks, and so I probably, at first glance, looked like a crazy person, but I know how to compose myself. And he was like, hold on, let me look. He starts looking and he goes, you know what? I don't live too far from here. Let me go ask my boss or see if somebody in there's got jumper cables. He comes back out. He says, give me about 15 minutes. I'll be right back. So I'm out there waiting. My kids are like running around the parking lot like lunatics because they've been cooped up in the car. It's a little warm outside, blah, blah, blah. He comes back. He says, my mom's on her way. Which side's your battery on? Woody woo. Long story short, his mama comes to the rescue. I swear I kept offering to like tip them, give them gas money, blah blah. Nobody would take it. They would just did this out of the kindness of their heart. Like the greatest thing to happen to me. Oh, look at all those dead alligators in the road. Greatest thing to happen to me all day. So I was like so grateful. They jumped me off whenever his mom got there, and she was like, you know, I just saw this as a learning opportunity for my son, or a teaching opportunity for my son, and a chance for me to like just be a good human today. Like, and I just told her how grateful I was and whatever. And she said, you know, just be a good person. Just try to be a good person. Like, that's all she asked of me, was just to try and be a good person. Like, pass it forward, essentially. And, you know, I'm going to take that to heart because that was amazing. So, that being said, she jumped my car off. It came on with a quickness. I'm telling Then my battery says it's good. Then my alternator says it. Then they say there's a bad charge, like, so my alternator's bad. Then my alternator says it's good. Everybody's like, what is going on? They're checking the voltage. The voltage is just going crazy. Like, we're just trying to figure out what's going on. And I was like, look, I've seen this before. My car is weird. I drive a Honda Civic. So if you drive a Honda Civic, you know what I'm talking about. For some reason, this car is just weird. This is not the first time that I've been told my alternator is bad and I need it replaced, when in fact I have a dead cell in my battery. Okay, so I'm telling all of this to him and he's like, blah blah blah, I just want to make sure you can get to Shreveport safe. Okay, he was actually doing a great job trying to help me out and stuff, but they were really pushing for me to get this alternator I've only had in my car for like 3 months replaced, saying that there's something wrong with it. Well, like I said, I've seen this before. Bought an alternator, tried to replace it. It wasn't even the alternator that was wrong with it. Was really irritated, had to refund the alternator, lost $50 in the process. And anyway, I wasn't about to do that again if I thought there may be a quicker, easier, cheaper option. So I went the route of, you know what, sir, just go ahead and give me a battery. I will drop them 2 bills right now. Don't want to, can't really afford it, but I'll do it. It will, even if there's an issue with my alternator, it will get me to Shreveport. I do not intend to stop on the way there because I am a trooper, as you can tell why I've been awake for 24 hours and I'm driving back home right now. Yep. So, I go ahead and drop them 2 bills, get my battery replaced, and I'm like, I got some stuff scheduled for Wednesday. If I still have issues, of course, I'll just get them to look at it. He said, okay, well, after I get this replaced, let me just check it and see what it says, just to be on the safe side. And I was like, all right. So he gets my stuff fixed up. Then he starts checking my stuff. He says, he said, well, it was at 140 something, then it dropped to this, and it's just staying there. He said, go ahead and turn your car off and on again. So I did. He goes, I don't think there's anything wrong with your alternator. I've been saying this, I said this so many times, I don't think there's anything wrong with my alternator. I don't think there's anything wrong with my alternator. I think it's my battery. But me being the stubborn person that I am, I just had to let him keep testing it because I wanted to prove that I was right. And I was. I may not be the brightest bulb in the box, but I do know a little bit about my car. I have learned a lot. I'm like a little sponge. I absorb information, especially not useless, but, seemingly useless information. Things that are not, like, just pertaining to me specifically, if that's what you would call useless. It's not useless. It's useful, random. I'm a sponge for random information. So, anyway. Finally, get to hang out with my best friend. Now it's like almost 9 o'clock at night. So this is where we get to the point of why I'm driving home at almost 3 o'clock in the morning right now. My dog has been at home, trapped in the house since 6 a.m. Nobody to let her outside. I swear to God, I'm going to be so upset. I know that she probably didn't have to use it in the house, but I didn't leave her with anything to eat, and I left very limited water, so hopefully she's alright. I left my AC on, so it's not like she's in there just burning up or whatever, and I leave her for long periods of time at home all the time, but never this long, so yeah. Anyway, my friend was trying to get me liquored up, trying to get me night-night clothes, I haven't been home all day. He's gonna be tripping. Like, it was dark whenever I left my house, and it's dark again right now. My dog's gonna be tripping. I just feel guilty that they've been at home for so long by themselves. I should have been on my way home, but Then my best friend left her keys at a whole place. Went back home looking for her keys. Didn't have a key to the house. Had to go to the office, find a key. It's been a crazy, chaotic day, but I'm happy with it because I found out today's my grandma's birthday and my best friend's birthday at the same damn time. At the same damn time. Yes, like that. No wonder that they got along so good, and I love them so much. Just like that, because for some reason Aries and Sagittarius just get along like that. I'm a Sagittarius. Maybe not so much the other fire sign. My daughter, my oldest, the Leos, all those Leos out there. So sorry. I know y'all really like me for some reason, but there's a clash there, and it's on my end. I apologize in advance. I found out that, and I'll never forget it. Even if I knew it before in my past, now I will never forget it because I know my best friend and my grandma have the same birthday. Just like my daddy and my